Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blazers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays on big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd down play from the gun. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So UAB's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end could be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner route. Does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
And the Blazers are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll run play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Graves. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Smashes ahead. He got loose, almost housed it finally dragged down at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And to get rid of it quickly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Alford. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down in bounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary just to toe tap and get 1 yard. We got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Washington State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 20.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he...
Open space in the middle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The give on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Bring in the heat. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He got it. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Snagged in the middle. It's Bean.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Got a 1st down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the ankle.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the run, deep down the right side. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on off.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plucks it out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wildcats. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snap to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Alford. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around, We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Alford. Wide open downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. The give on the counter. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quarterback making checks. Going to sling it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice move to pick up yardage. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. On first down from the 13-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The Blazers looking to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Quick strike complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the...
Looking to take a shot. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Alford. Zings it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They send the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Nicholson. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Southern Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wants to throw it. Using the quick game. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Normally, I would say fourth and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the fourth quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Now facing a third and long. He's looking to pass. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperate. Wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Blazers.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got him. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. Touchdown, UAB. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on third and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve.